Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Moore, and today we are going to talk a little bit about muscle soreness. So I'm not just talking about, oh yeah, my arms are a little bit sore from carrying 20 bags of groceries or whatever you did yesterday. I'm talking about that muscle soreness that you get after you start a new workout program. So, you start out the first day, you're feeling really good, you go really hard, and you're like, yep, I got this. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna be so ripped and I'm gonna hit it hard again tomorrow. And then you go to bed and you wake up and you almost quite literally can't get up, can't get out of bed. It's hard to stand up, it's hard to sit down, it's hard to reach over your head to do your hair or get that glass out of the cupboard or whatever. So, what is that? What is that all about? So it's called DOMS, D-O-M-S. So it kind of sounds like a little bit like a mob boss, don't you think? And it might feel like you ran into a mob boss, but it's actually delayed onset muscle soreness. So what is delayed onset muscle soreness? It's actually micro trauma, micro tears to your tissue that you get when you start a new training stimulus. So if it's, lifting more weight or running further distances or just a completely new program, you're gonna traumatize your tissue a little bit. But that's good. That's a good thing, actually. So don't let the word trauma scare you. You actually need to have those little traumas to your muscles in order to get the results that you're looking for. So it's necessary, and it's the fun part of trying something new. So your body is awesome. The human body is amazing, and it adapts really well to the demands that you're putting on it. So as soon as you start that new training stimulus, your body is going to start to repair the tissue that is being damaged, and as a result your body's going to become more efficient and more effective, and you're going to get stronger. You're going to be able to run further distances, you're going to be able to lift more weights, and you're going to be able to finally see that muscle strength and definition that you were probably looking for when you began the new exercise program. So the main characteristics of DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, is exactly that. It's that muscle soreness. But you can also have, decreased range of motion, joint tenderness, a little mild swelling can be normal. Not a lot, but a little mild swelling can be normal as well. The onset is kind of gradual as soon as you start your new program, and it peaks really around that 24 to 48 hour mark after you began your program, which hence why you wake up the next morning and you're like, I can't move. Right? So then really after about 72 hours or so it's going to take a couple days, but then that soreness is going to start to diminish. So it's not going to be there forever, which is good to know, right? The other thing about DOMS is that you can't avoid it. It's going to be there whenever you try something new. Your body has to adapt to those changes. You can minimize the effects of DOMS by starting slow, maybe modifying some of those exercises, and always getting in that proper warm-up and cool down as well. So a big question I get a lot is, should I stop exercising? Like, really, you probably feel like you could take a couple months off. Like, am I right? Like, oh, that's how sore you feel the next day. No, don't stop. The only time I would say stop is if you feel like it's gonna really compromise your form, and then you'd be at risk for injury. But if you can, keep going, because you know what's going to happen if you stop the next time that you start over, because you started it for a reason. Obviously you have some goals that you're looking to achieve. So the next time that you start that program again, you're gonna feel the same thing again. So if you can just push through it, work through it a little bit, you're gonna be fine. So my recommendations would be that second day to either do maybe some light cardio or switch it up so you're not working the same muscle groups that next day. Stretching is always good, and as always, make sure you get in a great warm-up and cool down as well. So one last thing I wanted to leave you with was that not all muscle soreness is DOMS. So don't, wake up the next morning and be like, okay, well, she told me this is normal and what I'm supposed to experience. So how do you tell the difference? So if you notice while you're exercising that the pain comes on, that's probably an indication that you injured yourself during exercise. You remember the DOMS comes on gradually after the exercise. Or if there's extreme swelling, that is not normal with DOMS. Or if it's a really debilitating pain, like you can't move your arm, or if it's not getting better. I said that 72 hours is kind of that benchmark where it's really going to start to diminish at that point. If it's not getting better, any of those, I would say definitely check with your doctor, just to see, because you can injure yourself, when starting a new program as well. But that muscle soreness that you feel the next day, that is normal. So just, work through it a little bit, embrace it, love it, because that means that your muscles changing, your body's adapting, and that you're going to get stronger and you're going to get those results that you've been looking for. So I hope this was helpful, and that's it. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.